Hi everyone, thank you all for joining today. I am Charita Reddy, your MLSE president, and I am here to talk about something super important, especially for students like us who are constantly looking for opportunities to grow. Today's session is called Internship or Illusion, and we are going to uncover the truth behind a growing threat to students, fake internship scams. Let's dive right in. So let's be real for a minute. Remote internships have become super popular, especially after a pandemic. And why not? They are convenient, save travel time, and let us work from home or even from a cave. It's a great way to learn new skills, explore different fields, and build a resume while managing college. But here's the catch. With the rise in demand, there's also been a huge increase in scams targeting students like us. You might see offers on LinkedIn, Instagram, or even WhatsApp groups promising amazing roles like data science intern or web developer, sometimes without even an interview. They look flashy, official, and even have offer letters and certificates with government logos like MSME or ISO. But sadly, many of these are fake. These scams waste your time, money, and in some cases damage your confidence. So, today we are going to talk about how to spot these red flags, how to verify genuine opportunities, and most importantly, how to choose internships that actually add value to your career. Scammers these days are really getting smart, and honestly, it's scary how convincing they can be. They create these so called companies that look almost identical to real ones. Their names sound techy and professional, their websites look sleek, and their LinkedIn pages have logos and fake testimonials. You might even see them post daily on social media to seem active and trustworthy. Now, here's where it gets dangerous. They offer you a position often without any proper interview or screening. Sounds good, right? But then they send you a shiny offer letter that looks official, sometimes with logos like MSME, ISO, or even random startup incubator names printed on it. These logos are just for show, completely misused. Then comes the real trap. They'll ask for a small payment, maybe 100 rupees or 300 rupees, for a certificate or as processing fee. It doesn't seem like much. So many students pay it. But once they get your money, you either get some meaningless copy paste task or sometimes nothing at all. No mentor, no feedback, and at the end, a zero certificate that holds a zero value in the real world. So, the bottom line, if someone's asking for money in exchange of an internship, you need to pause and verify because real companies pay you, not the other way around. Now, I'm sure many of you have come across these names on LinkedIn or Instagram like CodeSoft, Code Alpha, Bharat Intern, Oasis Infobyte, Intern Pay, Pinnacle Internships, Micro IT, and others. At first glance, they look like tech startups offering amazing internship opportunities. They use buzzwords like AI, web development, machine learning, and post very regularly, just like any legit company. But here's the thing, many of these names have come up again and again in student complaints. They are offering internships with no actual work, asking students to pay for certificates and handling our templates that are copy pasted for everyone. In short, they are creating an illusion of an internship without providing any learning or mentorship. Now, no one name I really want to highlight today. Sorry, now the only one name I want to highlight today, which is micro IT. It's been reported by several students, and we are going to look at it more closely in a case study coming up. It has multiple LinkedIn pages, fake founders, and misuses government seals yet still ma- yet still manages to attract students who just want to grow their skills. So please, just because a company is popular online or has a lot of LinkedIn followers doesn't mean it's genuine. We need to be careful, curious, and do some digging before applying. All right, this is where things really hit home. These aren't just stories floating around on the internet, these are real experiences from real students. Maybe even some of you sitting here today have gone through it or know someone who has. Students have been asked to pay 200, 300, or sometimes even 500 for all a certificate that was promised after completing the internship. And you'd think, okay, maybe I'll at least get something valuable in return. But here's what actually happens. They assign you tasks that are completely generic, sometimes literally copy pasted from the internet, like writing a blog or sharing a Google form. And when students ask for clarity to raise concerns, they're often ignored, ghosted, or removed from group chats. In some cases, interns were even blocked when they started questioning the legitimacy of the work. Then comes a certificate which has no certificate, proper official contract, or no QR for verification link. It's just a PDF with your name slapped on it. Today, unusable for placements or resume. And the worst part is these experiences are no longer rare. They are becoming shockingly common, especially in remote internship spaces on LinkedIn and Instagram. That's why we are talking about this today so that you can protect yourself and your friends from falling into the same trap. So, how do you know if an internship is a scam? Well, let me share let me share a few red flags that you absolutely shouldn't ignore. First, check the company's LinkedIn page. If you see multiple pages with same name but different follower count, different logos or completely inconsistent employee stats, that's your first warning sign. Second, look for a real website. A genuine company will usually A genuine company will usually have a proper domain, some basic contact info, and clear descriptions of what they do. If there is no working website or it looks like a template with barely any information, that's sketchy. The third one is to verify their legal status. A registered company in India should have at least MSME registration, GST number, or CIN, which is also known as Corporate Identification Number. And you can check these on government portals like MCA. The next one is big. If they ask for money upfront, whether for a certificate, registration, or a processing fee, it's most likely a scam. Real internships pay you, or at the very least, they don't charge you. And finally, ask, is there any structure to the internship? Is there a mentor guiding you? Are you getting feedback or the tasks that actually are helping or tasks that actually help you grow? If the answer is no and things feel vague or shady, trust your gut. If something feels off, is probably is. Now, from here on, I would like to hand over to my co-speaker Pranay, and he'll be continuing with the session.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sai Pranay Tadkamala, and I'm Vice President of MLSA. So, first, let me share my screen. Now, before going to see what we can do, first we need to have a case study of what is happening right now. So, the recent trend in LinkedIn and in Instagram is micro IT. Let's first analyze what is micro IT. So, it is a repeatedly flagged scam because everyone in your LinkedIn, contacts or connections, they're all posting about micro IT and how they got the internship. But first, let's see what micro IT really stood now. So Micro IT is having two LinkedIn pages with the same founder, Vijay Kumar. And we can think that Micro IT is a legit, internship or a startup where, students can grow and students can have some real world knowledge. But Micro IT itself does not have any proper format. Why am I saying this? Because Micro IT, as I told you, have two pages, LinkedIn pages. In one, it is showing that they have 2 to 10 employees, and in another, they are showing that they have 51 to 200 employees. And the founder of those both two pages is Vijay Kumar. So why? Why do we, want to know about this because micro IT is asking students to fill a form. After filling the form, they are saying that you will be getting an internship, a letter. You will be offering a letter, and then you can change the things. And then, but like once we go to MSME or ISO, there are no such companies such as Micro IT or Code Alpha or CodeSoft. As personally, when I started my second year, I saw my few of my seniors doing Code Alpha certifications, like they were doing the internship at Code Alpha, and I myself thought that I need to do something legit, and it was really easy to do. So I myself, took the whatever the procedure they told. I filled up a form. Then I got a mail saying that you have been selected for the internship. Then I joined the WhatsApp group. Then they told me you'll be having a 1 month situation. But I even then I didn't know that it is not some legit organization, because after completing everything and after completing the internship, they asked me to pay 100 rupees. Well, as to be honest, I always say to my friends that internships pay you, not the other way around. But at that time, I was in a denial that maybe it is something legit. I don't know the thing, so I paid the 100 rupees. Then they gave me a certificate later when I found out that it is not useful at all. So things like that, even in micro IT, the certificates which you get or the internship or offer letters, they do not have any legit name. They will not be giving your name as so and so, or else like Pranay has been selected for the internship. They will just be saying that you have been selected for the internship and you will be getting up to 15,000 rupees as an payment. But when we see the LinkedIn pages or the websites or the official presence of these type of companies, micro IT or Code Alpha, CodeSoft, as we were discussing, they all do not have any proper documentation. So they do not have any official MSME or ISO seals in their certificate. Then they will not be having any real website or the presence in social media. It may be LinkedIn or other like Instagram and WhatsApp. They will be having multiple pages, and then there is no MCA registration or there is no GST number or any legal validation. So they will not be having any kind of particular registration number where we can using that, where we can understand whether the company is legit or not. So they will not be having any official presence, but we will as a student, we all want to try and do something in our early stage. So we'll be having a slight change of mind when we see these, like, okay, they are doing, so even I want to do. So these kind of things happen when we are doing things. Then of course, students will charge it for certificates. It may be in micro IT, so from 200 to 500, they will be after, they won't be saying that we'll be charging you, but at the end of your 1 month or the period they give for the internship, at the end of that, when you submit your projects through a Google form or any other form, then they will be asking you to do payment for the certificate, and they won't be having any contact info, because if we go to any real world, internship or any job interview, then we need to have something regarding what we have done. So if I take my certificate and give to them, they will be asking, what is this, like, tell me more about it, or can I verify it online? So these kind of micro IT, they does not have any contact info on their certificates or the letter of recommendations or other internship things. And they are like, no internship deliverables, like they does not have any proper things to give to you. They will just be taking 100 or 200 more, rupees or 500 rupees, and then they will give you a random static certificate, which they also be doing for others. Then visual proof. So this is one of the LinkedIn post. As you can see the tagline: job seeker interested in Salesforce, AWS, and Java. So people like these who are really interested to do the jobs and they want to do, they will be applying for these kind of things. And once they do that, they will ask you, the companies will ask you to post these on your social media presence and ask them to tag you. And as you can see here, there is an internship link, that is a form link, and for reference, they asked them to use the name of the people. While we do these kind of things, while we open that link and while we fill up the form, we also will have we also will be giving our own data to the scammers. So there is a data breach, and there will also be no legit certifications. These internship offer letter, they're just saying that there will be an 1 month internship and stipend up to 15,000, but they do not say that what is happening, or after 1 month they will not be giving you any kind of thing. And of course, here you can see, looking forward to working with you, but they do not give you any mentor. They do not give you any specific project. They will ask you, they will give you 5 to 6 projects, and they will ask you to do any three. Then they will ask you to, upload those in your GitHub account, and then they will ask you to show the execution video and link of that particular GitHub account, GitHub repository. And one more thing is that when we upload it into our GitHub, we generally use the name of our project. But companies like this, they will ask you to use their company name. So micro IT, intern, and then the project which you are doing. So these kind of visual proof we can see in our LinkedIn pages, and there are plenty of these kind of fake offer letters or certificates. Then this is another, another internship offer. These are all the things. Every internship offer letter and everything is as is, just the name and the college has been changed. And after you complete your 1 month, then they will be asking you to pay the amount to get your certificate. Then how to verify these internships? Firstly, we need to check the company registration on MCA portal or MSME portal. Why? Because legit companies and companies who offer real, it may be a startup incubator, it may be a normal MNC, or it may be any other company. They will be having a proper registration on the MCA portal or MSME portal, and they will also have the ISO seals properly, which tells you that they have been verified and the companies are legit. Then how can we review? What is the next step to do? Then we have to review employee profiles on LinkedIn, because companies like micro IT, as we took for the case study, they'll be having multiple accounts. So multiple company pages, we can't understand which one is real or what is happening, but the employee details, they can be changed. Then you need to go to the company's website. You need to have some contact info, and you can see the past projects which they have been doing. So once you visit the website, you can also have the proper documentation of the company, and you can understand what is happening. Then ask for an official letter and signed NDA. Why? Because once you get an offer letter, such we saw in the previous slide, they can be fake. But once the letter is official and it has been signed by NDA, then we can understand that the company is legit, because NDA does not give the proper registration for every other company. They will do a verification check. They will do proper thing. Then first and foremost thing is that if someone asks you to pay for a certificate or for as a training fee, you should not do that. Why? Because once you start paying for the certificate, or once you start paying for the letter of recommendation or others, then we can understand that it is not a proper internship. It is just to do a scan. They'll be taking 50 rupees or 100 rupees from each. Just let's take a thing like, if you have 10 friends and they will be taking, each will be paying 100 rupees, then they'll be getting 1,000 rupees, and then they'll use the same static document to give you all the same certificate. Then what is the use of that? Because you might have done different. You might have been doing the web development, and another might have been doing the, data scientist or any other role. So there is nothing difference when you pay the 100 rupees, everyone are equal for them. So that is not a legit, or that is not a proper move for the students. Then what kind of internships you should apply to? Trusted platforms for internships are Internshala, AICTE Internship, LinkedIn, Turing, and AngelList. Internshala, you can, get proper info, because they will verify what is happening, or is the company legit or not. Then AICTE internship, the government of India will take care of each and every company. They will do a check, and then they will offer you the internship. Then LinkedIn. You might ask me that even the micro IT, and they have been like, we saw them on LinkedIn and we took that. But a proper LinkedIn job or internship, they will be having a proper website, and they will be having a proper company page where you can see the previous projects, previous employees, and you can, say whether this is legit or not. Then official company portals. Suppose if you are trying to do some MNC type of internship, it may be Microsoft, Google, or TCS, Ion, IBM, or any other, then you can go to their official websites. Of course, sometimes we can also get these type of things in our WhatsApp. Like your friend might share you that this is an internship which you are which I'm trying to do. You can also do. First, you check whether it is legit or not. Then research projects. faculty supervised internships, it may be IITs, NITs, triple ITs. They provide proper guidance, like they will provide a proper faculty to make the research. They will provide you with proper resources. Then government and NGO projects such as Smart India Hackathon, My Government, they provide, proper projects for it may be hackathons or proper projects which you want to do, which you can do for the startup kind of thing. Then secure internship application procedure. What is the procedure to get a proper internship? First, we need to follow the process. That is, we first need to create a clear resume and a portfolio. Then we need to apply through legitimate portals such as MNCs, Microsoft or Google or AICTE internship or Internshala. Then we need to appear for test or interview if any they say, like, without properly checking your background, they will not give you, they will not give you any internship. Then you need to receive a proper offer letter with terms and timelines, what you have to do, what you will be doing. Then, of course, getting NDA or internship agreement, you need to have a proper agreement with the company that I am will be doing this. So, what will you be like giving? Then, of course, complete tasks under a mentor. If you does not get any mentor, you need to ask the company to give you a mentor. Why? Because as in student stage, we definitely know what to do, or sometimes we'll be using the knowledge of our university, like of our culture in college and class. But while in the real world, you need to have a proper mentor to complete these tasks. Then you need to receive an evaluation. How did you do in during the internship? And is there any chance of you to continue that as a proper job? Then you will be, of course, receiving a certificate and in some cases, a letter of recommendation to show that you did a good job. Then you're not alone if you were scammed, because I myself am one of those persons who got scammed. I paid 100 rupees, as I told you, but it doesn't matter if you have been scammed till now, but stay safe, stay smart, so that you won't be uh, scammed in the future. So firstly, learn to identify the scams, because while looking at these kind of things, you can identify the scams. Then report and raise awareness. And I would like to thank the IE cell and MLSC for conducting this interview so that students can get the awareness. Then, of course, help others avoid the same traps. If someone, it may be your senior, junior, or your classmate or your friend is doing some kind of internship like this, try to tell them that these are not the legit things. Then, of course, spread the word. You can use the WhatsApp groups, LinkedIn posts, or college communities and Instagram things. And, of course, don't forget to use the hashtag so that others will get to know. Thank you.